This is a Mercedes E Class, and today we're going to replace the battery. That's a very easy job. So, let's go! Welcome guys, here is a 2000 Mercedes E Class W210 chassis. This model was produced between July 1995 and March 2003. There are two types of batteries for this car. In this video, we will see how to choose the right one for your car and how to change it. First, we need to remove the rear seat. To do this, slide your hand under the seat into the notch and operate the plastic lever upwards like this. This frees up the back seat. And do the same thing on the other side. I'll show you the plastic lever right after. We can then remove the rear seat. This is the plastic lever I was talking about to remove the rear seat. Then simply lift the insulator to access the battery. Here is the battery. This battery is a high-capacity battery. It's pretty long. Its length is 353 mm. On this E-Class generation, a smaller standard battery is also available. Here are the two types of batteries available on E-Class W210 chassis. The standard battery with a capacity of 74 Ah and the high-capacity battery with a capacity of about 100 Ah. The dimensions are the same except for the length. The standard battery length is 278 mm and the length of the high-capacity battery is 353 mm. So, to determine what type of battery is in your car, all you have to do is measure its length. If the length is 278 mm, then you have a standard battery. On the contrary, if the length is 353 mm, then you have a high-capacity battery. It's as simple as that. You will find a link in the video description below to both types of batteries. Then remove this screw. I'm very fast, as you can see. You can then remove the support plate that holds the battery in place. Don't remove the two terminal connectors at this time. We've got something to do first under the hood. Open the hood. Here you can see a positive terminal. And here is a ground terminal. We're going to connect jumper cables to these terminals in order to keep the car electronic setting. So first, connect one of the red clamps to the positive terminal of the car. Make sure that the clamp is firmly connected. And connect the other red clamp to the positive terminal of another car. By doing this, we make sure that the car will always be powered by 12 volts even when we remove the battery. Then, connect one of the black clamps to the ground terminal and the other black clamp to the negative terminal of the other car. Then we will remove the two connectors from the terminals, starting with the ground connector. So we loosen the nut on the connector. Then we remove the ground terminal connector and pull it to the side. Remove this red cap. Then loosen the nut on this terminal connector. Do not remove the 12-volt connector at this time. Indeed, we've got ground port there, there, there and there, because it is the car body. So, we use a piece of tape to keep the positive terminal connector away from the car body. Remember, we still have 12 volts at this positive terminal connector, even after removing it because of jumper cables. So, if this connector touches any part of the car body, we make a short circuit. In this position, there is no risk. Then we pull the battery to the side. We disconnect this little hose. We can then remove the battery. This is the new battery. Its length is 353 mm. As you can see, its capacity is 100 Ah. The battery will go there. So first, connect the little hose. Then put the battery in place. Put aside the ground terminal connector for now. Then reconnect the positive terminal connector, like this. And tighten the nut. Check that the drain pipe is pushed into the hole at the bottom. And reconnect the ground terminal connector. Don't forget to tighten the nut. We will have to remove that tape next. Put the red cap back on. Then put the support plate that holds the battery in place. And tighten the screw. And voila! And here is a view of the drain pipe. You can then remove jumper cables. Always disconnect the ground first, on the secondary car and on your car. Then you can disconnect the red ones. Next, put the rear seat back in place. And that's it. Thanks guys for watching.